Oh, can I turn this heat off?
You can turn it down. I mean, you can turn it off. It might get cold down. But, I mean, there's more people in here now. So
Exactly. Damn.
Oh, I think it's, you gotta turn the knob.
Burn this whole hand off?
Put it to the middle.
Oh, yeah, there we go. Wow. Are you okay?
I was like, why? Am I stepping in lava?
Dude, you're right next to it.
And then you still had your jacket on, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Ain't nobody here with a jacket on. Looking like a whole movie.
Here, put it here, pointing this way and on lower setting.
Was that R. Kelly
Nah.
10 years ago?
Yo, speaking of, Tone had to be the only one to comment on my picture, like, yo, you look like R. Kelly in the world's greatest video. I'm like, come on, fam.
I didn't see your picture. We're gonna definitely look that up on the show.
No.
I'm gonna wait till the mic's on. I'm gonna look it up.
Alright, so we're rolling.
Yep. Alright.
Is Tone's mic hooked up too, so he can talk too?
No.
It can be. That one right there.
Oh.
Make sure you keep it off.
But it's always there, you know. If you talk,
Yeah.
I turn it on. Alright, y'all ready?
Yeah.
I'm gonna just mute this. And...
It's Monday morning on the Can We Not Podcast, episode 27. Can We Not Podcast. We in this bitch now.
Still getting sued.
Damn.
Sued up the
That's
ass, bro.
insane.
Oh, I don't want
They
no
gonna
lawsuit.
come collect for their
I don't
want no
no
lawsuit.
lawsuit.
Yeah.
No, can we not podcast?
Keep it away from me. But what's good, everybody? It's the Can We Not Podcast. Yeah, act like I don't have my soundboard in this bitch.
Hey.
It's on. Yes, good. What's
There
good,
you go.
everybody? We in here. So once again, we in the studio. So shout out to CitiBoyz Radio. Shout out to Scott's Crescent Radio. Shout out to Jade on the board. Shout out to Tone. And yeah, here with my two co-hosts. I forgot to introduce y'all. What's up, y'all?
Yeet.
We got who?
Yeet. Akai. Sorry, I got that yee energy this Monday morning.
Yeah, we got Akai and what else?
We got
Cletus.
Well, I'll break down. We in this bitch. God damn.
Oh, damn.
I'll be wrecking.
Cut.
Oh, shit.
My bad, Kenneth.
Yeah. Well, now you know it's me, Kenneth.
It's Kenneth.
Not Cletus. Hoo-wee. Meowdy, everybody. What's going on? Happy Monday morning to everybody.
Oh, this isn't what I wanted. I wanted bar music. Whatever. Never mind.
music.
Doesn't matter. It's not important. It's not important.
I'm
Forget
a little
it.
concerned now.
Listen, forget it. Guys, we have a guest in the building.
We have a guest.
Yeah, that's right. We do
An
have
important
a
guest.
Yes, this guest right here next to me is a very, very special guest. You know, for those of you who do not know, the logo that you see in the corner of the videos, he came up with it. The picture you're looking at right now, Jade, on your little laptop, he didn't come up with it, but not that one. Tone made that one. But
I inspired it.
he helped.
there you
That
go.
helped draw some inspiration for him to create our logo that people see in some of the videos that we use. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have a very bright, young, creative next to me. Want to give it up for my man, the mood god himself, Mr. Toxic Masculinity. Gabe is in the building.
Mr. Sensei Toxic Masculinity. Thanks for having me on, guys. Honestly.
Thank you.
Appreciate
Thank you
it.
for coming. We've been trying to get him on the show for a minute.
Yes.
So it feels good to have you here.
Yeah,
Yes.
I had to come and defend Diddy after.
Oh, come on. Come on, Diddy. Come on. He knows he's wrong.
No.
It's okay. We can put aside our
Nah,
differences
but
for a good show.
we here
though.
for the betterment of male equality.
Yes.
There you
go.
Wakanda equality.
Yeah, Wakanda, CitiBoyz, same shit.
These damn CitiBoyz. Where did this come from? I came back to the chat one day and just CitiBoyz.
CitiBoyz everywhere.
It's like the freaking the fuckboy anthem emoji. Yes.
So y'all do covers of the City Girl records, or
No.
No, you heard our intro. The no pictures. CitiBoyz.
That should be us. That should be the wave.
Got it.
The CitiBoy records.
I mean, I don't know if we can do it because they had a show called City Guys. I don't know if anybody remembers.
But
City Guys,
if there's
but-
nothing called CitiBoyz, especially the way Evan
I know
spells
of
it.
City High.
I don't
but
think
know.
anybody gives a fuck about this anymore than we're discussing it.
Man.
So I'll just ask out, how are you guys?
Nah,
Yeah,
yeah.
chill.
Everybody's
Yeah, I'm
Chilling.
good. I'm good.
Anything happened? Anything eventful happened to you guys this week?
I got sick, but then thankfully I'm hopped up on medication, so I'm here for the show.
Well, are you
So,
contagious?
No.
All right.
I know for a fact I'm
That's
not.
important.
I went to the doctor and
So you
everything.
double cupped up.
Damn right.
Lean. Got that lean in his cup
Promethazine.
early. Promethazine.
It was Theraflu.
I'm sick. A lot. A lot. I'm sick. How many kids you got? A lot.
None.
I don't know.
I know.
You sure?
I'm positive.
Uh-oh. Breaking news?
No, ain't no breaking
Straight
news
from the
on
parking
You
lot.
got a secret family somewhere?
No. Relax, buddy.
Baby magic.
Anything happened to you?
Oh, damn. That was bad.
Yeah. Killed me too.
Nah, I went to an art show. Shout out the art show, Fantasy in Color, NYC.
Okay.
Really dope. We actually got the chance to meet some dude who's starting up like, a nice little art thing. So hopefully we can have him on the show.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be dope.
Cool. Yeah. So a little
That would
contact,
definitely be
little
dope.
connect,
And
gang,
I
gang,
guess
gang.
anything happened? Yeah. How was your week?
I've been cool.
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 Nothing
I've been
eventful?
cool. Nothing, you know.
All right.
Evan?
I hate when y'all just throw it at me like y'all the police.
Whoa.
The energy just feels very really.
Okay,
What are you
let's
talking
try
about?
this again. Hey, Evan.
Hey, what's going on?
How was your week, bro?
There you
Yeah,
go.
what'd you do this week, man?
How are ya?
Well, it's funny you mentioned it.
Oh, there you
The
go.
one week I actually have something to say.
Oh.
Actually, earlier this week, I was super frustrated because the past couple weeks I've been wanting to be super silly and just some of the topics,
But
just
super
felt-
serious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it felt
Unfortunately,
inappropriate
we've
to be silly
Yeah,
at those times.
we've been
Gotcha.
having some heavy-handed conversations on mic.
Everybody has.
Heavy-handed.
Oh, yeah.
Like every podcast is just like
Yeah,
they
yeah.
try to
The
deal
wave.
with the.
We got to have that sit down real moment.
Exactly.
But it kind of I felt the energy was bringing me down, and then I saw myself getting annoyed with super ridiculous regular shit. It just made me frustrated, little things making me angry for no reason.
Like what?
Doesn't matter.
Just
There
give
it
us
is.
one.
My job,
Oh, that makes sense.
mundane stuff at the
typical.
job,
Yeah.
but I was getting super
You
aggressive.
were getting more annoyed than you normally
Aggressive
would.
with the
Wait.
kids you work with.
Yeah, don't
I
you
never
work
said
at
that.
you
I never
work
said
at
that.
a
I
school?
never said that.
You
I do a
said
lot of
aggressive.
other. I have another other
Not
streams
just
of revenue.
aggressive, super aggressive.
Yeah.
I have a lot of other streams of revenue.
Yeah,
This
but
is-
you said aggressive. though.
Okay.
but I was
Tweet
switch
them
already.
later. Yep.
At
About to R.
FBI.
Kelly.
Facts.
That's gonna be a
I
hell
was
of a
angry,
collaboration.
but then I woke up the next morning and Facebook, being the fuck nigga that it is, it decided to remind me of my past that I hate, and it reminded me of this status that I wrote a long time ago. This is years and years and years and years and years ago, and it was a status that I wrote where I was in a really bad mental space. Yeah, it was super crazy.
You gonna read it?
Thanks, son. Laughing at my depression. I was actually legitimate depressed. I was legit depressed when I wrote
Yeah,
that.
What was a
How
bad,
will I
what was
ever
a
make
bad,
it through?
bad mental space?
He had the pill bottles in his hand when he wrote this.
Yeah, I really did. I'm not gonna read the post, but
Aw.
I do. That's crazy. I'm
Nah,
not-
read the post.
I was in a super dark place at the
Come
time
on.
when I wrote that, and it was mainly because I wasn't in anything that I wanted to do in my life. I wasn't
you
in
weren't
none
in
of the
that
lanes
position?
of my
Oh.
passion. And just doing a bunch of stuff where my passion didn't lie made me super miserable. I didn't feel like I could talk to anybody. Everybody just made light of it.
This
Like,
is
I
why
was-
you have a podcast.
And how long ago was
Makes
this?
sense.
This was years and years and years. And years
How
and
many
years ago.
years and years?
Yeah,
and
yeah,
years
like
ago?
specifically.
Doesn't
Because
matter.
you have
I
Facebook.
don't want. I said Facebook. I don't want people
MySpace
to
to date you.
to
I'm
go
trying
back.
to look at the date on
Yeah,
his phone.
you gotta
date this.
I don't got iPhone XS.
But it made me look back to then. It made me super appreciative and super grateful for where I'm at now.
Okay.
So it was dope. It was such a great moment.
It's a
Round of
reflective
applause?
moment.
I got the button.
Evan doesn't like live applause.
Yeah,
He
that's
doesn't-
corny.
If he
That's
can't press a
probably in
button
the
to make
post.
it happen,
Yeah,
he
it
doesn't
can't
like it.
happen. But speaking of looking back and going forward, I saw a lot of people going back on the timeline, posting pictures of themselves. For some odd reason, it was Flash Black Weekend.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. And I'm sick of seeing
Yeah.
it. Like I don't care what you used to look like.
Yeah.
what you look like now, like cool. So
Look like the same nigga.
Yeah, y'all gonna post?
I just
Y'all
said
gonna
it,
post
nigga.
any pictures?
No.
Kenneth and Akai?
I was gonna try and do a funny one, but I was
Wait,
like,
I heard Kenneth already did it.
Wait, you did?
When did I do that?
Oh,
Nah,
look it
nah,
up.
nah. I ain't do. I
Wait
ain't
a
do-
minute. No, that's a picture of Frederick Douglass.
Oh,
That's
DeMarco.
I haven't.
Oh, my
I
fault.
haven't.
My fault. I'm not trying to step on
There you
the
go.
board.
Turn me
Hey,
up.
Kenneth posted a picture of himself as the real deal.
Wow. Wow.
If this could be a sound effect. I need this to be a sound effect.
Wow.
Oh my God.
Jeez.
But no, y'all not doing it?
No.
Did y'all learn anything about the people who posted their befores and afters of however many years ago? It was like 8 years ago.
They want attention. I mean, I see
It is
everything
attention.
on the internet. People want attention.
Did y'all learn anything?
Not really.
Whenever I post on the internet, I want attention. So
Of course.
So you just assume that's what other people want.
Yeah. I mean,
Well, why else
I
would
don't
you
have any
post?
other evidence,
Yeah.
then-
Why else would you post something on the internet?
I just
You
think
want-
I'm funny sometimes.
You just bring
Meow.
attention to.
Meowdy. That's gonna be funny. Meowdy. One thing that I learned was a lot of the females that I'm attracted to are really young. Because they're 10 years. They're 10 years ago.
Oh, bad
R.
timing.
Kelly, come
Bad
on,
timing,
man.
yeah.
What are you doing?
Really?
Bad
Yeah.
timing.
I just said I learned.
Edit point.
You learned. Nah, what point was that? Put him on the spot, Gabe. Put him on the spot.
point.
This is the part where they like try to dig in on me. They try to double
Well,
check.
I like how you
don't
pointed
need
at
to
me.
dig
I
on.
haven't said anything.
How young are we talking?
Yeah.
You seen that clip?
Well, they're not young now, but
See,
their 10
This
8
is
year ago
really
picture
sounding like a lot
was
of.
young. It wasn't
Young
as
when?
not
10 years
as
ago? How young were they?
not as
That'll
young
help
as
us today.
I was 10 years ago.
It sounds like Inception.
Even Jade.
Yeah.
What? What?
That was
What? Elaborate, my nigga.
Yeah, no, you gotta really clear this up. You're live, man.
Mm-hmm.
This isn't
he
good.
can't, he's too busy focusing on the soundboard.
Where's my button?
He can't think of a lie.
Yeah, that's all I had.
That's all.
Just stop. No more. But nah, I just
When
learned
the
that they
police
were
come.
super young. That's all I learned. They were just super duper young.
He keeps saying the
You're not
super
starting
duper
this
young.
off really
Yeah,
good.
just-
Like, I feel like,
just leave that alone.
yeah, just drop it, man.
What else did you learn?
Yeah, what'd you?
I learned that a bunch of people lost weight and a bunch of people gained weight.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah,
That's true.
Do you
That's
put
super
the after picture if you gain weight though? Like,
I mean, if you real, or if you're trying to highlight
if you
something
real,
else.
Or if you like started a family, because like sometimes you can't really like control that. Like I see.
You know what I know? Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say.
I was
like,
gonna go on a whole other tangent.
I know. I was just gonna say like a lot of the girls that we went to high school with, or like some that I even went to like junior high
Got babies.
with, like, babies on babies
You
on
still follow
babies.
those women that start families?
I mean, yeah,
Try to be friendly.
exactly.
Oh, you
course.
just you hit
Why
the
you wanna-
unfollow
immediately.
immediately.
as soon as you see the
Ultrasound.
You know what's crazy? I do the same thing. I do the same thing.
Wow.
If I like, if I haven't had a,
even want to say anything.
if I haven't
I
had,
don't wanna say
no,
it.
I did it to
I
that.
don't wanna
I
say
did
it.
it too. Was that what you're thinking about?
Please don't look at me while you're talking
yup,
about this.
Yup.
Please
Exactly. What
Same
both of y'all-
girl. Same girl.
The same girl you thinking about.
oh shit,
That's
I hit the
insane.
super block.
That's insane.
I hit the block button hard too.
you did.
So, I should use that little sound bite to transition into an actual topic.
Thank God.
Let's get out of these dirty waters. These niggas looking. Yeah, these niggas.
Podcast waters.
Yo, you ever been to Spa Castle?
No.
You know how dirty that? Never mind.
I don't.
Never mind.
I don't know.
Doesn't matter. It's not.
We could go down a black hole if we start down there. So,
Is that a pun?
Has anybody heard the news about Jeff Bezos?
Yes, that is the biggest divorce in history. I would
he's a
just
billionaire.
die. He's a billionaire.
He's getting divorced.
His wife
So
is about to be
Mackenzie,
a billionaire.
and
Imagine
they-
she's richer than him.
They don't have a prenup, so
No, that's not what that means.
no, it's in the news. She's getting half.
She's not gonna get half. If
She's
when
getting
you, when
half
you
of-
make that much money, you can just pay somebody to pay somebody to pay somebody.
Oh wait,
I ain't gonna put that on the audio, but
No, I got you.
oh, there it is.
with the grip,
How much money is Jeff Bezos
like
worth? Kelly?
$140 billion.
No, it's
right?
170.
why we counting his pockets?
Oh,
So even
Because
if-
he's
let's-
rich as
let's
fuck,
say Shorty
and he's
takes
moving.
half, he's still good.
Yeah, but I mean, still, that's 70 billion. That's 70 billion thoughts that I don't want to have. Because what is she gonna do with that money? She's a billionaire.
She's gonna kill
She was
herself.
already
She's
rich.
gonna do the same thing.
But she was already rich.
Was she?
Yeah.
How much was
They've
she?
been married for
association.
25 years.
Oh.
They've been married
Association.
since before.
Damn.
She was like managing the accounts. Like she helped really build it up. Yeah, she
No,
she
some
really helped build it
embezzlement
up.
stuff is gonna come up, and she gonna get any of that.
Embezzlement.
Yeah, like if she's managing the books, all he gonna do is say, "Nah, this book was cut. She can't get any of the money." And
And all of this is because, you know what's crazy? All of this is because he was, seen texting another woman.
What?
Yeah,
Toxic
but the woman,
female.
toxic femininity. I know it's crazy.
Listen.
CitiBoyz, me in here.
All right, he can't text other women.
But no, but wait.
Good morning, love.
It gets crazy. The woman that he texted, her husband, because she's married, because she got to have something on the line. You're not just going to cheat with me and have nothing to lose.
Facts.
Is she too a billionaire?
I probably not.
Yeah,
But
like
her husband was like, he was working for like the Social Security. Like he was like an FBI agent. He was like an agent of some sorts.
Oh, he snitched.
Yeah,
so Jeff was
he
cool
went
on
through
the
her
text.
phone.
Fine.
He went through her phone, saw that, and
wait
exposed
a minute.
him to
How
the
does
world.
he not already know this? This is really why I'm questioning the government now.
They shut
Yo,
down.
shout out the
They not
government.
getting paid?
You see what happened when they shut down?
He's not getting
See what
paid, so
happened?
he's petty. He's petty right now.
Yeah.
Well, if I can't, have
Dirty
it-
Mac.
Dirty Mac, yeah.
And if you Jeff Bezos, you can't cheat up. So
You
you just
can't.
gotta.
Well, who
Yeah.
is cheating up when you're Jeff Bezos?
I mean,
When you're worth 148 million, 138 million,
on a billion.
billion. My fault.
Billion.
You right. You right. Hold on. You
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, nah.
Who's cheating up?
I mean,
Well, like, what is the up to
What
that?
is the up though? If
Yeah.
you're Jeff, how you gonna cheat up on your wife?
Like, who do you
I mean,
sleep with?
what
Ellen
options do you
DeGeneres?
have?
Like, who do you?
She's not a billionaire.
I would.
Is she a billionaire?
If I was Jeff, I would try to pipe
Ellen?
Ellen. Yeah, just to be like, I piped Ellen.
But
He's Jeff.
she's not with it.
Facts, but that's
But-
the thing.
Wait,
That's the
wait,
thing.
whoa.
It's
That's-
just like she's not into it, but like if I can talk her into it, like you can. I don't know. Edit point.
No, straight up. Yeah, that's it. That's all you get.
Ellen, Rihanna.
Okay, Rihanna is Rihanna. Would you let Rihanna spit in your mouth?
Yeah, would you let?
Yes, immediate. Yes. She's not.
Why are you looking at me like that?
You wouldn't let her spit in yours? Paul?
They already said no. We already talked about it. It's episode 21. They said they wouldn't do it.
Yeah, it's
they
a
not
little
real.
crazy,
It's cool.
though.
Y'all gotta grow up. It's
Like, what if
2019.
she had a cold?
You know what's
It's
crazy?
all-
There's
we
so
should
much.
share that.
There's so much they wouldn't do. What's crazy? Let's ask them
Y'all
a question.
a mall?
Would y'all ever have an orgy?
Wait a minute.
No.
Yeah, breaking news.
On
Evans wildin'. I don't know your soundboard, but
Wait, can we choose who's in the orgy?
can we not?
No, like
Because that
let's
seems
throw it
like
on
a
the
can we
table.
not thing.
Let's throw it on the table. Can
There's
we
no-
choose who's in the
What's
orgy?
the rules to the orgy?
And how many people are in the orgy?
What?
It says 4 people is an orgy, right?
Yes, it is.
Y'all have
What's
some
the rules?
lonely days.
So what's the rules to
With-
your orgy?
There's no rules. It's just me and a woman.
Oh, so you just wildin'.
That's the only. It's a 2-person orgy. Me and
we wildin'. Wee.
yeah, down in the country. Down. Wait. We
Down
can't
in
work.
the mud.
Wait, gotta be careful because yee energy's real. Yes, they gonna
We
find
in the
us.
mud with them.
We're down in the mud.
We in the mud with the motherfuckers.
The yee room.
The yee orgy.
Forget the boom boom room. The yee room.
We in the yee.
That's where it all go down.
Nah.
Yeah, we gonna have them
The
coming
yee
down.
room.
We're gonna have
Have
2
a hoe
goats in the
down.
back.
Just beating that pussy
A
with a
hold down
bat.
is a part of the orgy.
I don't understand this. Where did this come from?
That's a fact. We were talking
Because
about
this seems like this is something that is in your plans.
No.
And
No, it's just
just the look Gabe is
it's
giving me is
organic.
like,
Comments.
so you're not coming to my orgy? So I'm gonna invite you. I'm gonna send you an invite. You ain't gonna come to my orgy?
Okay, so like, I mean, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
I don't want to talk
I invite my homie to an orgy. Say, yo, just don't touch me.
Okay, no,
And
I'm
put on your
sorry.
Burberry shirt.
I gotta say this. This is so relevant. This happened
breaking
last
news,
night.
brother?
Y'all know my friend of many years, Justin. He calls me last night.
Mm-hmm.
And sorry, Justin, but I'm gonna put you on the spot
He
now.
invited you to an orgy.
motherfucker.
No.
No, he was
Let
like,
him talk. I got it.
so wait a minute. So, bro, we've been friends for like 20 years, like 2 decades. I was like, yeah. I was like, what are you telling me? You got cancer or some shit? I was like, no. Would you show me your dick?
What the fuck?
Now I'm just like, sorry, Justin.
Damn.
This was literally last night. He calls, he's sitting there talking to me, we're sitting there shooting the shit, and he's like,
How long were you
yo,
on the phone for?
That's a whole.
like
How
an
long-
hour, because I had to figure out what it was.
You know, I'm saying, how long was the conversation after that came up?
It was literally like, I shut it down. I was like, no, I'm not showing you my dick.
And
Yes,
then you
exactly.
hung up?
Exactly like that.
And then you hung up?
I hang up on my nigga.
Oh, so he's still your nigga after he wants to see your
Yeah.
penis.
I mean, he's a white boy, but no.
That explains a lot.
But I'm just like, no, there's no capacity to where I need to do that?
Was he drinking? Like, was he sober? Like, were you on his mind? Like, why does this?
Come on.
Like,
now you're going to put all
I'm
these
just trying-
things
I'm just
in, and
trying
I'm
to
like,
figure out
I'm feeling weird
his
now
headspace.
about this. Damn it, Justin, what are you doing?
That's insane.
Oh, my goodness.
Nigga said that to me. It's straight up. Calling the, calling the cops. Calling the cops.
That's an emergency siren, like before a hurricane.
Yeah.
What is it?
It's state of emergency. So
Yeah,
That
it's
is
a
a state of emergency.
Okay, yeah.
His mental emergency
Yeah.
that he had.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's
but
insane.
yeah, not this.
So those are the rules of your orgy. What about you, Kenneth? What's the rules of your orgy?
I'm not having an orgy.
see?
When y'all gonna grow up?
I am.
How's that not being
I'm.
That's what's gonna happen when you show up to the orgy and it's just nothing but ugly people.
Now, if you can invite, you can create the rules for the orgy. You're not walking to a random room and it's orgy and you're being forced to.
So wait,
Who are the orgy setter uppers?
okay,
you.
Okay, nah.
you still
So it's
saying
just gonna
no?
be me and Rihanna and like 30 other bad bitches.
That's
And you be- it
See,
can
now
do that.
That's insane.
No, you can't do that.
Yeah.
That's
See now,
insane.
wait. Let me ask this question now. So,
I
how
don't
many
wanna get
women is
tired
too
of me.
much for an orgy? You be like, all right. You start doing the head count. You be like, yeah.
A head count. Oh yeah, it's gonna stop after Rihanna. Sorry, it's going. Sorry, everybody else.
He's walking-
Y'all gotta go.
No, y'all know how we
It's
roll.
like 68.
We go into a room.
Are you checking the
bag
ages of all 30?
A bag
See,
of women.
see, he's gonna have to.
a bagel of women.
Yep.
A bagel of women.
Gaggle with a G.
A whole heap of women.
What?
You ain't never
foreign
been in
nation?
the Yep.
I ain't never
Like,
had
oh, wait,
none of
that's-
it.
Show is a lot of y'all gals up in there. 1, 2.
About 11 of them.
Yep.
About
11.
About 11 is your.
That's pretty much it. Nah, I'm sorry, but that is just. Okay, if it was, I can't have another dude there. Like,
Okay.
that's
You're not comfortable with your sexuality.
no. But,
You're
okay.
not fucking other dude.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but this is what it is.
You're not
though.
comfortable
So you
being
only
naked.
watch lesbian porn? Is that what
So you're not
saying?
comfortable being naked around another
Wait,
man.
hey, why are we bringing my porn into this?
I don't want to know what's porn is.
Yeah, I don't
I don't want to know none of y'all porn. Do you want to know your friend's porn history?
No.
No. Okay. All right.
Well,
we can all sit here and say.
If we could roll.
Wait. Oh. Wait.
Wait a minute.
No, I don't.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Why am I getting? What happened here? What's happening here?
Tumblr.
Oh.
I'll leave it at that. So Jeff Bezos,
Jeff
There you go.
Bezos.
is there ever a point that you're too rich to get a divorce? If you were Jeff Bezos, you getting that divorce? You filing those papers? You finalizing that?
Well, I mean, you can't just keep somebody in an unhappy relationship.
That's true.
It happens every day.
You have
You
a
can.
It does.
You
It does.
can.
You can.
You can.
But-
$100 billion empire. Y'all gonna break this up over a little text?
Yeah, over text. Yeah, this is toxic.
That's a
femini-
little wild. But what was in the text? That's the
No,
only thing.
no,
What
that's
was
the
in the
thing.
text? There could have been some really wild shit. He's like, yo,
Trying
come
to
to
give
the
you
orgy.
this dick one day.
It
dude.
could
This is
have
an
not
orgy.
been though. It could have not been. He could have just said good morning. FBI husband was like,
Actually, he said I want to smell you. No, that was
That's what it said?
No, that was Touree. We'll talk about
Oh.
Touree later.
What?
I dead. I was
Wait,
like,
is that
wait
such
a minute?
Wait.
No, that was
y'all
Touree.
never got
wanna
into
smell
y'all
you.
the I want to smell you bag
No.
in the DMs.
No.
Y'all, I don't know why am I here.
What?
Evan, I know you told a chick you wanted to. Evan,
Evidence.
Give it a buck.
Evidence. Evidence.
Talk
told me, like,
that shit,
Evans
Gabe.
been-
Let's find out
Evans-
some shit.
Well,
Let's
Evans
find
that-
out some shit.
Evans
What
that
have you
nigga like, oh, I want to taste your whole day.
I've said that.
trying to get me. Y'all trying
I'm just
to get me.
saying it wasn't that bad. To,
I'm
like, you know,
saying. So text etiquette when you're texting another woman.
try to
No, we
find
talking
a
about
lie.
DMs. We're not talking about
No,
text.
yeah, we talking about DMs now.
Oh, I don't say nothing crazy in the DMs. I get the number first.
And then you save it for the text.
Because you don't
Yeah,
want
I
to
save it for
screenshot.
text. Yeah.
But you can still screenshot the message.
Yeah, but you can if you screenshot me asking for your number, that's not that wild.
Yeah.
No, it's
So,
not. But
that's
I
what I'm
mean,
saying. I don't get wild till we hit to the text.
so in the text,
Yeah, because I feel like if I do it in your DMs, I'm a thirst bucket, and I ain't trying to be a thirst bucket. So
Okay.
Don't
I
let,
wanna-
don't
I
let
wanna
women tell you
establish-
that, beloved. Don't let women. don't let women paint that picture of you.
2019. Don't let it
City
happen.
boys.
You can shoot
City-
this guy
City boys.
from as far as you want.
CitiBoyz, we in here. Woo. No, that's right.
Yee.
But no, I wait till I get to the actual text message before I start, because I establish that there's an attraction. Then I go.
What's the wildest thing you said in text, Evan?
Oh,
Well,
well.
so guys, what's the wildest?
So we got Kenneth's Tumblr on the line, and now we got Evan's text message history. And you keep all your threads too. Yeah, you are notorious for doing that.
I'm a thread keeper.
Yeah, I keep the threads.
You gotta keep it.
Oh no.
Yeah,
I mean, well, once it's been established and we get to that bag, I'll let it be known. Back in my day, in a past life, not this life, not
Last
when,
week.
2 weeks.
not when
ago.
I was mature.
Like last week, 2 weeks.
No, years and years. This is back when I was depressed. Those days, depression days. I always
This is
say,
why.
Yeah, of course, because this is what I was doing when I was depressed. I was in a terrible, dark place, but it used to be like almost like a copy paste, like just a thing of like 10 to 20 messages of just like, and I used to just send them out.
Wait. So you only get
It
into
was
your
like-
freak bag when you're depressed?
No, I'm just way more respectful and tame now. I've matured. I've evolved.
Kenneth
I've
got a
grown.
lot of
what is that, Kenneth? Kenneth laughed.
Because I said I grew, and he's like, "No, you didn't."
That would make Evan
Akai, did
Tiny
Justin
Tim.
grow when he asked you that question? Too soon?
Damn.
So
Damn.
when you text,
You're good. He's good. You're good.
so between Jeff Bezos and Touree, who was texting his, well, he wasn't texting. He was like sexually harassing one of his coworkers and got fired for it.
Good.
Oh,
And then hit her up and was like, "Yo, I want to smell you." And she was like, "You creep."
So after he got fired, he was still trying to...
Yeah, he was still trying to bag, and then she called him Harvey Weinstein, and then she said, "Hey, my girlfriend's gonna start working there. I hope you don't harass her because she's not as nice as me." And then he said, "Oh shit, I apologize. I was just joking." He was copping mad police.
Yeah.
Yeah,
in the DMs.
yeah, and then in the DMs, and then she posted it online because she was like, "Why is he in the R. Kelly special talking about how R. Kelly's a piece of shit when you do this?" Which one doesn't negate the other, so I don't understand what was her point behind that. Toxic femininity. Tell you something. So between Jeff Bezos and Touree and the texting, what's too much in a text?
Well, we don't know what Jeff said. I don't want to put Jeff in this. Protect the God. He's about to...
He said something that cost him
He's about to
$70
bless
billion.
queens.
He must have said some wild ass shit.
Yeah, you had to say something wild.
What's
You
worth
was
$70 billion in a text message to you? Let's say you married to Shorty, but she's the primary. You married to Oprah. She got $70 billion. What does she have to say in a text message for you to be like, it's over?
What time are you going to kill Gabriel?
That's
yeah, that
Like,
there
if it was a hit text, like,
Yeah.
okay, like,
There it is.
I need help.
Oh, he's
here.
gonna be home around 8:30.
I would extort you first before I expose you.
Wow.
Gotta get the bag.
Yeah, I get the bag. Yeah,
You're going to kill me. I don't want the bag. I'll get the bag after, like, you go to jail.
the bag can come with that because it's like if you're married to Oprah and she gonna put a hit out on you, I'm gonna go to TMZ, the National Enquirer, if that's still a thing.
Okay, let's say
ABC.
Let's say Jeff gets divorced and he marries Oprah,
Ooh-wee. Get him a black queen.
and they have a kid. I feel like Oprah can't have kids. I feel like Oprah. Does she have kids?
I'm not gonna
Does
fact.
she? She doesn't.
I'm not gonna fact check this, but I'm pretty sure Oprah's too old to have children. I think her time has passed.
Yes.
I think that's
Damn.
toxic for you to say. I think women can have kids whenever they want to.
If they adopt.
Damn. The views of Evan Combest do not reflect the
Why
views
you-
of the
wow.
Can't We Now podcast as a
That's
whole
ins-
entity.
That is insane.
Knock on
Shit.
wood.
Yeah.
So Touree.
Yeah.
So Touree,
Move on.
When you're
Gotta
hitting
take
on
a tour of
How do you
Touree
hit on a
situation.
coworker? How do you establish a sexual
you
relationship with a
don't.
coworker?
You don't shit where you
don't.
eat.
No,
you
you
don't
can't.
shit where you eat, man. You can't do that.
So
That's-
wait. So none of y'all have ever like messed with a coworker?
Nah. I guess.
Wait, are we
can't
playing truth or truth, or can we?
I guess at least 75%. Wait, actually 50% of us. Me and Gabe haven't.
You haven't?
No, I was just trying to.
25% of us. Come on, guys.
So you weird.
What do you mean weird?
You don't do anything. You gotta get out more.
Yeah, you gotta get out. You heard him.
Listen,
gotta get
nah,
out more.
I've
We gotta
seen
take
what's
him out.
going on out here.
No, you play
People-
guitar. You
no,
hit some
people,
coworkers.
No. People are getting divorced for
No,
$70
honestly,
billion
coworkers are-
text messages. So I'm staying inside. Fuck that. Fuck that shit. No, I'm sorry. There's been opportunity, and there have been people saying, "Hey, what's up?" Nah, can't do it.
You just
I gotta come back
You
here.
just hit him with the no out the gate.
Yes,
I used to have that rule.
Just no.
but what is?
I
What,
think,
what
I think,
Not even
I think
a no
every-
thank you?
No, I think everyone has
Y'all
started
rude.
off with. No, I think everyone has
yes,
started
no,
off
thank
that
you.
way.
I
Like,
mean,
yeah,
do it.
no, I can't do it.
Come on,
but
man.
then there's always that one special case where it's like, you know what, I might just have to like.
You know what it
damn.
is? It's as you get older and you meet more mature coworkers and your job is, you know what I mean?
Yes.
Then you can start.
But then you got to keep it on the
Allegedly,
low.
like maybe you could.
You got to keep it on the low though.
Yeah,
That's-
but
and
that's
that's
the problem.
I think that's the.
If both
I think,
of you
yeah.
come to that agreement, it's like, okay, we can do this, and we can still allegedly.
Nah, I've seen it go really bad, really south. You know those two couples, or that those one or two couples that are working and they're fucking and they're in a relationship, and then they have an issue.
Yeah, you can't. No, don't.
I mean, in the field that I'm in, like relationships in the workplace are very, very common. In my field of
work around children.
You work with children.
I said with your coworkers.
Oh,
Yeah.
Technically,
Shit, damn.
No, children.
Y'all are, wow, why y'all keep implicating? I never mentioned the children.
You work with the kids.
Yeah, but I also have coworkers too. I'm not the only.
How many of your coworkers have you dated?
I didn't say I dated
No,
any.
no.
I didn't say I dated any.
No, I want to know this now. I want to know this now.
I didn't say I dated any.
How many of you
Dated?
guys have
None.
dated within your workplace?
dated none.
Yeah.
That's not
And we
fair.
don't even
For,
have
that,
questions.
not for
That's
your
not
job.
fair.
That's not fair for you.
Yeah.
On to that subject.
Pulling it up.
Oh, you guys are great.
Dated none.
Oh, but Akai got a premium snap. We gonna
And
stay on
attendant.
that for we gonna stay on that for like 20 minutes, bastards. Where's that button? Oh, y'all.
So, how's your
motherfuckers.
dating apps going?
I actually deleted all of them. I'm not on any of them. I'm serious. I'm so
Coming
serious.
at him. I believe.
Oh, so
you.
your coworkers is getting to you then?
No,
they
He
bring it
found
back.
it.
Oh,
He
hey,
found
hey,
it.
no,
Hey,
no,
hey, okay,
no.
yeah, that's
And
what's
that's
up.
happened. I have a situation like that right now.
Wait, really? Coworkers
You
have
swiped
found
on
you.
a coworker?
No. Oh, no. Oh, dear
No,
God.
I thought that's what.
Coworkers
that's
trying to
what I
meet
thought I
up
heard
for extra
too.
hours?
No. Stop.
Over
Stop.
I got you.
No. And he's a Virgo too, so shout out Joe Budden.
He. Oh.
Joe Budden. Y'all are wild. Y'all are wild.
I was
Scared
I was
me.
yeah for a second there.
Y'all are wild.
Wow.
Scared me.
And he's a Virgo, and I was like, oh.
All right, King.
He's coming to the orgy. He's coming to the orgy. It's crazy.
Go off, sis.
Crazy.
Right? You know, do your thing.
City
Y'all
boys.
You know them city boys. Yeah. Gotta get a couple of them off. Beating them away with a stick.
Meek Mill and Nicki Minaj were in the news recently.
Again?
Yeah, because Nicki Minaj, she has a song out. Which she's
She
on
does?
tour. She's
I feel
on tour and she's performing one of the songs that mentions Meek Mill, and then she paused the song to like put more emphasis on like I can expose Meek if I wanted to. And then Meek had put out a tweet saying, "Yo, just leave it alone."
Toxic.
And really, it's a thing. It's a thing. We're gonna kill it this episode. That's what you hear, my nigga. Exactly.
Because Akai's going to defend it. So
That's what friends.
Well, I just think, guys.
How many of us have them?
So you think Nicki deserves the right to just
Wait, I was going to
All
say.
right, all right.
I gotta pose the question.
I'm be the guest. I'm be the
He
guest.
already had his
I
first
didn't pose the
exhibit
question
A
yet.
and everything.
I didn't pose the question yet.
I'm be the guest.
She did that, and he was just like, "Yo, let's just all chill out. Like, yo, don't get me on one
Okay.
because I can say some stuff too.
Okay.
And let me just leave it. Let's just drop it." So it makes me ask the question of like, are your exes allowed to? How do we feel about that?
Doesn't make sense, too.
Does it make sense now? Things are getting intense now.
Yes, they are.
No, it's like if she really doesn't have to like come out her face like, oh, I could expose Meek if I wanted to,
Especially
like,
when she's with a man.
exactly like
And you better keep that same Ariana Grande energy to
Man, I'm
Nicki
sorry.
Minaj.
I'm sorry. Nah, you don't need to do any of that. Ariana Grande doesn't need to do any of that.
And neither does Nicki.
Nikki definitely doesn't. There's no reason for her to, unless she wants to be relevant and within whatever's going on. I didn't even know she was on tour. I'm
Because it's not in America. She couldn't sell enough
Yeah,
tickets.
she's in like Australia. Oh, damn! So this was
Yeah,
like
this is a
a
real
Ja
thing.
Rule
This
thing?
was
Yeah.
this was the joint
Damn.
with Future, and Future was like,
You ain't selling enough tickets,
Yeah.
so I can't do this with you.
Oh, that's I
Have
guess there
fun.
is no future.
I'm good, love.
Good,
Enjoy.
yeah, exactly.
so now she's only in Australia with Ray.
and Ray Sherman broke up too. They almost
yeah.
when they broke up.
Yeah.
But this
Yeah,
isn't a
Slim-
music
yeah.
podcast, but Slim
Aren't they
Jimmy put out a
brothers?
tweet.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're half brothers. And Slim Jimmy put out a tweet. He's like,
don't mean
"Yo,
like
y'all
they-
won. Slim, like Ray Sherman's over. Y'all better go ask him. I'm out of here."
yeah.
She broke up Ray Sherman.
Yo, what is going on? This is why I can't.
Toxic
have a music
femininity.
podcast. It's not breaking up brotherhoods.
Yes,
It did?
Actually, yeah, it could.
Yeah.
It could.
Look at Meek and Drake. They had hit after hit. Then who got involved and broke it up?
Nicki Minaj.
Mm-hmm. And then what happened when she left the picture?
They came back.
Exactly.
some
More
more
like-
toxic feminine. Look what happened to Offset. He was trapped by those two harlots.
Yep. That's a fact.
Oh, I didn't know the marriage was serious.
Yo.
What? That's not toxic?
I didn't know you guys had a serious marriage. You had a marriage.
I knew there was a baby, but I didn't know if like it was
baby,
y'all's.
baby.
Yeah.
I thought y'all was babysitting.
I didn't think you were committed.
Toxic commitment.
That's a thing. It's a real thing. But no, I just wanted to make sure we hit that note of like, yo, Nicki Minaj is trash. She promotes really negative female messages.
She kind of does.
And most time when I meet a girl and they like really like her music, it's the biggest turn.
A lot about them.
Really?
Yeah, it's
Really?
yeah, because it's like Gabe just said, it says a lot about them.
Okay, so
And especially if they're like quoting it. If they're a Barbie.
So you're not off rip. You're not gonna date them or like fuck with them the same way if they're a Barb.
No.
If she has a selfie case on her phone with the lights on the side, it's then you can't date that either.
Damn.
Yeah.
You really gonna stop fucking with somebody because of the music they listen to?
Yes. 100%.
1,000,000,000%. That says a lot about you.
I love music.
It does.
So if I can't vibe with you on a music level,
Yeah, there's an issue.
No,
Yeah.
but if you listen to that one artist and it's just like, oh, like they let's say their whole other like playlist, their Spotify, the title is fire.
Nicki, you got both of those in your
Damn.
Serato. It's,
but if that's like all the
nah.
like, there's one chick on my timeline who I
What's
think
her
is
name?
kind of attractive. I'll tell you off mic.
Oh, I know who that is. Yo, shout out you.
What's her name?
So
Oh, okay.
oh, and remember the other one that Kenneth tried to rat on me on. Yo, I saw Evan talking. Shit, man, nigga. You remember the address.
I'm just.
Oh,
There you go.
yeah.
Exactly.
oh my God.
So I thought she was super trouble. Like she just like keeps quoting Kanye and she thinks she's smarter than everybody. She's like that super deep fake woke type of girl. Yeah,
fake
you see,
conscious.
and that's what I'm saying. Like, and that's what some of these artist influences does to these people. They influence them in a really negative way, and I think Nicki Minaj is just part of that problem. That like the people who like really dig her and are influenced by her, just not the type of people I want to be around.
No, but there are those artists that actually like put out a positive message, like Meek. Like,
Oh,
remember-
yeah,
This
remember-
album.
No, not even that.
Last album, too.
Not even that. You remember what Meek was saying earlier this week?
Oh yes, thank you.
What Meek said earlier this week.
It's like, would you date a woman that wears a wig or a lace front?
He said wigs is over for 2019. CitiBoyz, we in here.
I wouldn't know.
Exactly. So
CitiBoyz is over.
exactly.
We in here.
Well, is
That's
it
the wave?
how frequent she wears it?
Wigs
Is
ain't
it
the
just-
wave no more.
But
Let-
it's,
We tired of seeing that lace front from
I mean,
a mile
we
away.
don't want to be.
damn.
Can you recognize a wig from far away?
Yes.
How
Yeah, you
far
can.
away?
I mean, the wigs
Well-
is wild expensive now.
Well,
Like,
if
Yeah,
you're
they
part,
are.
if you're
Just-
of the culture, you recognize it. There's a lot
Yeah,
of
of
people who
course.
are not of the culture who don't.
Who don't know what to look
I had to
for.
teach my friend how to do it. 'Cause he didn't know. He was like, "Yo, she has nice hair." I'm like, "All of that's growing out of one spot in her head. You think that's hers? Show you the receipt."
Tag so long. No, I'm. It really begs a question though.
What?
Like, if they own a wig, and all they're wearing is just that one wig,
Not that
you
one.
really don't. You
Well,
don't fuck with them.
most girls, like you said,
Like they
wigs
can't just
are
have like
expensive.
a
wigs
one
are,
or two.
Wigs are expensive, and
People
oh my-
cosplay nowadays, bro.
That
No,
is
that's
true.
different.
That's
That's,
the- that's the
different.
No, if you
We got our
That's
otakus
different.
it
out
depends
here,
on
bro.
who you cosplaying as.
And that's
Bulma.
different.
Wait a
Can I
minute.
get a-
Wait a
I
minute.
mean,
See, so that
can
now
I get
there's a
a-
bias here. There's a
I'm-
bias here. So if the wig is fire, and it really make it like, oh damn,
But can you switch it up? Like, can you do natural and then the wig? And
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
yeah.
So
You
she
can't
okay,
be-
so yeah, that's on the
You
table.
can't
So
be
it just
Wiggy
has to be-
Wonder. You can't be Wiggy Wonder 7 days of the week.
you know, nah,
I messed with a girl who had a wig, and wigs are really
Damn, you going
tricky.
on
Was there an
Spots right
ED on that or like
Huh?
a
Ooh.
current mess?
You know what's crazy? The first time I ever put my hand in a wig and I didn't know it was a wig, my hand got like trapped in all the clamps and the magnets. I felt like I was a piece of paper on a refrigerator.
And she didn't warn you? Toxic femininity.
I tell you. I tell you.
yo,
And there's other times when, like, because, you know, they do a lot of the heat stuff to it to press
yeah.
it.
Okay.
And
The glue and all
yeah,
that.
it'd be
But
smell.
it's-
And if it's like the third week,
Oh,
like they
yeah.
on that last cycle of about to get rid of it,
like they
that
stretching
wig on
it,
its
yeah.
last strand.
damn.
Yeah. That.
And you can tell when it's been
Yeah.
like, yo,
Don't spend the night at my house, shorty.
What?
Yeah, just don't answer your phone.
Yeah, it smell like the bottom of a frying pan. Don't get.
Jeez.
hmm
Yeah,
I'm serious.
Yeah.
Moment of silence.
A somber yee for the crowd.
But at the same time, should men be telling women what to do with their bodies if we're telling them not to wear wigs?
No.
Hell no.
So where's the line between telling a woman that we'd rather not see them in the wig and telling them what
No,
to do with their
don't
body?
tell them what we rather not see them do. Just state your personal preference.
Yeah.
I
Let it be known off rip. Yeah.
don't like XYZ, but you can do whatever you want, ma. If you're just gonna do that, then you're just not gonna do that over here.
Cool. No, that's it. It's set your boundaries off that.
Yeah,
like
set your boundaries.
if you tell off rip, like, you know, like, hey, if you're into wearing like a lace front or anything like that, that's cool.
That's cool.
That's who you are.
Facts.
Unfortunately, that's not what I'm into. That's not what I'm here for. That's not what attracted me to you. Like, I like your natural hair. I like how you look like that. But if you putting on this front, that means you putting on a different persona.
Especially this front lace.
Right. Like
Exactly.
If I don't want a girl that
Sick of them
smokes
laces.
cigarettes, then that doesn't make me a toxic male because I'm like, I don't want to date you because you smoke cigarettes. My preference.
Don't be telling me what to do with my body. If I want to smoke, I want to smoke.
Well,
You can't control me.
Go get cancer, ma.
I don't know why you don't want to date me, Gabe. I just,
through the neck and
I'll let you get freaky with it.
Like, why she sound like Rob?
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I
Coming
don't
to the
want
orgy.
your box gonna taste like Sprite and all of that.
Oh.
Now, sometimes
Like
Sprite,
Sprite?
and
no,
Popeyes
Sprite
chicken.
is strong sometimes.
Okay, that's what you meant.
No, when
Yeah,
you first
like-
drink Sprite,
like-
you
that-
ever drink Sprite in the morning? It's
The
like that
initial
burn.
start.
No, you can't drink
Burn in
Sprite
your
before
chest.
10 a.m.
You can't. You gonna
It's
die.
gonna ruin your day.
You gonna die.
All your food gonna taste weird after that. for the rest
I'd
of the-
rather drink
yeah.
Hennessy in the morning, and I
The
don't
only-
like Hennessy that
I've-
much.
Facts.
Yeah.
I will add an asterisk to that. The only Sprite I could drink early in the morning would
Sprite remix?
Yes, Sprite remix. Oh,
If they still make them.
I miss Sprite remix.
Not Aruba
That
Jam
just
though.
made my toothache. Like Sprite remix was mad sweet.
It was, but it was still a good soda.
Tone has
That's
sent me
probably why
like
they cut
7
it.
reads.
He's out here
Like
time
ad
to go.
spots. No, like ad spots to talk about. So, for those of you who don't know, our guest Gabe, the mood god himself. You know, he's an avid listener to our show. He listens to almost all the episodes. You know, he's also a social media commentator of the culture. You are known for your insightful tweets and being a notorious social media troll. Is it true that you're blocked by several celebrities?
True. That is true.
Can you go down the list and name
Wait,
them?
what? Who blocked you?
Who would block you?
I'm gonna save the most heartbreaking one for last. But
what?
Oh, no.
J.R. Smith has me blocked.
JR.
Yeah, because every
That's
time
understandable.
every time he would miss, like if I was watching the game, I would tweet him, be like, "You miss." It's like, you know, Mason Plumlee when he was on the Nets, and I used to go to the Nets game all the time.
Damn. It's funny that JR is just like
Joe Budden had me blocked for a while, but he unblocked me.
Oh, okay.
So like,
Wow.
and
we
then
go.
that leads to the last one. Lloyd Banks has me blocked on.
What? Get the
Wow.
No. Wait a minute. Mr. Southside Story himself has you blocked.
It's his favorite artist.
Why?
Yeah.
That's insane.
What did you do?
What was the final straw that
was-
made
You sent him a
Lloyd, like,
$70 billion divorce text?
I wouldn't divorce Lloyd Banks. That's a
Wait a minute.
I mean, if you want to go to the conversation, we can. But do you want to stick on what will be happening?
I think we should.
Stay on topic.
Okay, we're gonna stay on topic. We're gonna stay on topic because if Banks was to ask me to marry him,
For your hand in
If he
marriage.
was to ask you to
If he
join an
was to-
orgy,
if he was to get on his knee and say, give you the engagement ring, you would go
No,
to
no,
someone
no,
buy
engagement
the
watch.
Come on.
I'm about to say you're going to go buy the
watch.
engagement watch.
Facts.
the watch.
Cool.
There you go. You a real nigga for that.
But
All right.
yeah, Banks blocked me because I'm a true stan. I don't even know if I want this on record.
Get the
Facts. What button was that?
Right.
I had DM'd his, and she told him that I had said, so he blocked me on Instagram and Twitter.
Damn.
Wow.
Damn.
And Twitter.
And Twitter.
Damn.
But then I created new accounts to follow him again.
There
Back
you,
up in that bitch. I'm telling you.
Hey, I'm in. Banks, what up? Drop some music.
there you go.
Yeah, please. Yeah, drop some music.
That's
Great storyteller. Love his work. So I understand that. I wouldn't stand though. But
Yeah, I'm still a bit angry with him. But
Let me read this other read. Then we'll get back to another topic.
That's funny.
Also, for listeners who enjoy our podcast, please feel free to listen to all the other shows on Sky's Crescent Radio on their lineup. They have shows for rap heads, movie buffs, and pop culture fanatics. Check out their whole lineup on Instagram. It's at Sky's Crescent Radio. They have a 24/7 feed where you'll be able to hear even replays of our episodes throughout the week. So make sure you always go back there and check it out on our homepage on Sky's Crescent Radio.
please do.
There you go.
Almost hit the wrong button.
That would
Out
have
of
been.
reflex, I was going to hit that.
It's like, don't do that.
Yeah, on reflex. I
No,
was gonna hit
stay.
that. But moving into viewer questions. Did we get any viewer questions this week?
Yes, we got one from Mr. Blanks. He asked us.
Avid listener, shout out to Mr. Blanks.
He asked us if we are still boycotting football or the NFL.
I just don't
anyone should
watch
care
sports in general. I would, but I usually just watch around March Madness and all that.
That's
But
basketball.
the NFL, I haven't watched in years, and I definitely just only watch like the Super Bowl. But I'm not gonna watch it anymore.
No, we talked about it before. Like, you know, if we're watching the Super Bowl and everything like that, and I still stand by what I said.
Evan's been in sicko mode. He's been watching all. I kind of do want to watch though, because I want to see. I feel like Travis Scott is going to do something. I feel like he's going to do something.
You don't have to watch that live though. Like you can watch it on YouTube later.
Yeah, but you never know. They could probably take it off. Well, illegally, but you know the NFL is like
everything
crazy.
is always on the internet forever. Like it's never going to always.
If you look
be,
for it,
you
find it.
So you guys saw that R. Kelly video?
No. I was way too young to see that.
Actually, I never saw
I've never seen the R. Kelly alleged tape.
And you can't even see it now because it's like an FBI thing. Oh, damn. So everybody at the table has never... I mean, it begs the question. You could just move out the way, but I'm... Okay, that's...
Well, y'all never...
That's not the
don't get into the Riley bag. Don't get into the Riley bag.
Here nor there.
Not here nor there. It was terrible. The views of the Carrying Out podcast do not reflect how we actually feel as really beings. Anyway, yeah.
Y'all don't really watch football anyway.
No.
So it's not really fair of y'all to even say that. Gabe, are you still?
Nah, I haven't watched football since Cap got fired or whatever. And I'm not like Cap, like, not, like
well, no, it's not.
what I
He didn't get fired.
He
It's
still
just
got the
like,
Nike bag.
He kind of got fired.
It's not.
He got a promotion. He got that Nike bag.
You know how you looking at it.
Exactly.
Got the Nike
at the
bag.
same
You got your
time
third
as
owl.
promote. Nike still makes the but Nike still makes the sneakers for the NFL, so they're getting money on both ends.
Exactly.
Of course.
So
They're the real sick.
That's how
ones
Jeff
right there.
Bezos is rich.
there you go.
He getting money on both ends. He got women on both ends.
That's the button I mean to touch. No, I'm like avidly still protesting, silent protests, not watching the NFL at all. I have
Just
no
Twitter.
idea what's going on. I don't know who's on what
Not
team.
even
All I know is the
No.
Giants are still trash.
I don't even know what's going on with them.
Nothing.
I just
Nothing
I have
ever does.
no idea what's going
Nothing
on.
does.
And I remember even a couple years ago, and I used to super be into the NFL, and I used to do like DraftKings and place bets, and I never won, but it felt good to be a part of it.
Just part of the culture.
Yeah, just here for the ride.
That's what you say in the origin?
Huh?
Wow. I'm sorry.
I don't even know what you said.
This thing came out of left field with that shit.
Oh, you
with the haymaker.
God damn.
So back to the orgies. So what's the rules?
What? Wait.
Ain't no
what?
rules. Ain't no rules, man. Ain't no rules to the ones I'm going to have because I'm not having them. That's why I'm saying no rules. I don't want an orgy.
Childish.
That's too much.
Childish.
There's too much pressure.
Would you have a
childish
threesome?
can't be.
Would you have a threesome?
No.
Really?
No.
I would.
I've
never. Wait a minute. No.
I
saw that.
No.
You saw the camera. I saw that. I saw it.
I wouldn't either. I wouldn't have.
Everybody watch the
Why?
YouTube video.
Because an orgy, right? That's like a party. That's like you know what I mean?
Okay.
Threesome is more intimate. Like you got to pay more attention. Like it's like I'm cool. Like I'd rather watch y'all two do y'all thing, and if I need to assist with like a toy or like hold something up or throw in
What
some
if that's what Jeff
lube.
Bezos was trying to do? He's trying to get the orgy. He's trying to get
It
the
was
orgy
him,
popping.
Oprah,
And the
Rihanna.
husband was like, "Yo, I'm not with it. I'm snitching. It's over." for you."
Stedman wasn't with it.
No, the
Jeff
husband wasn't
Bezos-
invited.
Jeff Bezos is rich enough; he doesn't even have to do his own foreplay.
That's insane.
It's just,
That's insane.
Listen.
yo, you know that thing? Amazon?
I normally
That's me.
enjoy when it's about 6 dudes. We all get together and then we pull out our Bible and read the good word of the Lord.
Yeah, that's where I'm going with that. Yeah, okay. Yeah,
Evan.
that's my favorite thing.
Evan, you
I
need-
was.
Yeah.
I
preface
was worried.
needs-
I was getting ready to leave. I don't.
I was,
Can I get an amen?
No.
Can I get an amen?
Yay, man. Hallelujah. Holla back.
Yee.
Holla back, youngin. Holla back, Jesus. Woo, woo.
Jesus.
Holla back, Jesus. I'm just saying.
That's insane.
Great hole.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't know you was going with that.
Yeah, that is.
Y'all ain't think I was
Yeah.
I don't even think that was
I
a good
was-
save. It was
I
just
was worried.
concerning.
Yeah,
I was
I was
just
gonna unplug my mic.
Without my jacket and everything.
I was going to
Just
find
well,
a
I'm
real
outta here.
church because that was crazy. Why would you do that?
That's insane.
Do we have anything else for this week? Because the show's almost fucking over. Tones.
That was the only viewer question you had?
Yeah, that was the only one I got.
Only viewer
Okay,
question.
you don't
I
have any
asked
questions?
something. I asked something that I kind of want to see if people will respond to it. And there was only one person that responded, but it's like, do you think you can learn something from somebody you hate?
Well, yeah,
easy.
Yeah, easy. I say that. Yes,
Yeah.
I mean, I don't really. It's hard for me to hate a person, but you know, I see a lot
When
of
you
people
dislike a
online.
person-
Yeah, like you really strongly
yeah.
dislike it. Like you know, you block them on Instagram and Twitter or something like that. Like you know,
See, I don't like Dame Dash.
nah, definitely not.
Wait, are you coming at me with the whole Lloyd Banks joint? Oh, okay. I see. That was nice. That was nice.
No.
Okay. All right. My fault. I caught it late over my head. It's cool. That's cool.
Yo, shout out Lloyd Banks.
Nah. Drop some music first. Stop raising your daughter.
Stop being a father.
Tone sent me
You
a
were a
topic.
rapper before you were a father. That's all I'm gonna say.
Tone sent me a topic. I guess we could talk about it because we talked about comedy last week. Is comedy in a safe place? Like, is it? What does it say?
Yeah, I feel
Too
like the state of
easy?
comedy is in a great
has
place
society
right now.
become way too easy to be offended?
Yeah.
No,
Yes.
as a aspiring comedian, and a student of comedy.
I'm not.
No. I'll say this. Yo, shout out to Virgo God. Don DeMarco. Nah, I'll say this.
I feel like that was.
I'll definitely say this. A lot of what's going on in the media is always going to help promote comedy because it's just like you have to look at those hard truths. You have to like face facts.
You have to, but there's so many people that still get offended.
They do. Everybody's gonna get offended. You're never not gonna be an era where you're not gonna offend anybody.
I agree.
It's just
it's way more. It's way softer now. Like there's so many shows that we all grew up on watching.
Yeah,
but the comedy was
here.
That would not fly today.
Exactly.
Well, like I was just seeing it yesterday. Mad TV.
That would be offensive nowadays.
Of course,
Yeah.
a lot of stuff they did.
A lot. Yeah. Honestly,
He looking like a man.
Yeah,
That's what I can do.
a lot of shit.
And you know that
like,
little boy was touched. That little boy was touched by something. Yeah.
A lot of shit that we grew up on would not.
Yeah,
would
they
not
were
fly today.
bashing gay people on that show too. Like a lot.
You know
of
what's crazy?
Love and Marriage.
I
Love
grew
and
up
Marriage, yeah.
on Looney Tunes. That's
Oh, yeah.
like the cartoons my dad showed
Yeah.
me. And even growing up, when I was growing up, looking back at those cartoons that were made in like the 30s and the 40s,
Yo.
you know, Tom and Jerry, they had a lot
30s
of...
and the 40s, they were just all racist.
They were
Yeah.
wild. They were
Yo,
going through
there
the
was a
Great
lot. There
Depression.
was a lot of racial.
They had
Yeah.
no filters.
I swear, there was one
Animaniacs
episode
was
where
wildin'.
Foghorn Leghorn called Daffy a nigga. Like, I swear that happened.
But
I don't know which one it was.
Because Daffy be acting nigger sometimes. Like
He
that.
does.
Yeah, he's like,
Yeah, Daffy Duck.
That's
It's like,
method.
all right, nigga, if you don't get out of here.
Like
I said, a nigga going to
You just put the reverb on it. That's it.
That's
straight up.
That's it.
That's crazy.
But I feel
Foghorn
like
was wild.
nowadays, I feel like the wrong type of people, because of social media and the internet, comedy is being exposed to audiences to people who've never even been at a comedy show.
True.
The type of people who don't belong there, type of people who've never been
Yeah.
there, people who don't really understand comedy, the point of making a joke about a serious situation. If you're too offended, you probably shouldn't even be listening to begin with. This is
But there is a time and a place.
there is.
Yeah,
There's
there
always
always
a time.
I've
and a
seen a
place.
lot of R. Kelly videos the past 2 weeks of like people making jokes, and I'm just like,
Yikes.
it's
This ain't the time for
it's
this.
really, it's really soon.
Yeah.
It's just really
Too
soon.
soon.
Yeah.
Too soon for the R.
Is it?
Kelly stuff.
Is it?
Yeah, it's too soon for the R. Kelly stuff.
For R. Kelly to be bashed on?
No.
Like
It's
in a
just to
comedic
make
way?
jokes when there's so
Oh.
many people like sympathizing.
Ah,
like,
yeah.
This is
but,
wrong.
But we did the same thing with a lot of tragedies. This is literally the generation for that where we
That
just
doesn't make
make
it
a
right.
mockery of it. It doesn't. And I'm glad you brought that up. It doesn't. I still put up something. It was hilarious. They said they were about to catch him because they had all this evidence in like a warehouse or some shit.
Is it in the back of a truck? Never mind.
Wow.
Back of a Chick-fil-A?
I was gonna say.
Whoa, leave Chick-fil-A out of this. Shout out to the Polynesian
Jeez.
sauce.
I've never been to Chick-fil-A actually.
You've never been to Chick?
No.
No, you got to leave. Like America.
Well,
I
it's
can.
almost
Wait,
something in the
America?
show.
Yeah, like
It's-
you
I've
haven't
been
done
trying
anything.
to.
No orgies.
I've been trying
no
to.
threesomes. No spit in the mouth, no Chick-fil-A?
Nah, that's a
So,
little
ladies,
wild, man.
hit
All
up
the things
Akai
you said, no.
on his social media.
No.
No,
Not for
ladies
any
at
of
his
that.
job, hit up
No,
Akai.
no,
Take him to
stop,
Chick-fil-A.
stop,
Justin,
no.
Justin, take a car for Chick-fil-A. Oh wait, y'all might not be allowed in there.
It's Sunday.
Oh,
in some areas.
No dope on Sundays.
No dope on Sundays.
But that was Sahai the Prince.
Oh.
Yeah, good album. But
Shout
yeah,
out to
it ain't drop.
it did last year.
I thought it was another.
Nope. It
Nah, I was
last
Lloyd
year.
Banks.
You're late. No, it wasn't. So, on that note, we've reached the end of the show.
Woo! Yee!
Yee yee! So, now we reached the end of the show, guys. Any last words?
Like Akai always says, know better, do better.
Yeah, nobody wants to look stupid, so stop acting stupid out here.
Why you ain't just let Akai say what Akai says and you say your own thing?
Well, I mean, that's
Word!
that. I took that from
Toxic masculinity.
from
Facts.
Issa Rae, so you know,
Oh.
that was on Insecure. It's like know better, do better.
Oh.
Shout out Issa Rae,
There you go.
I guess. I don't know.
Yo, that was it.
Yeah,
Everybody
that's-
go out and support and pay for the Dragon Ball Super Broly movie.
Oh yeah,
Or if you can see that shit
Coming
for
out.
free.
Don't see
like
it
me.
for free.
are we gonna
I'm
review
telling.
that, guys? We're gonna review.
Yeah,
You gonna
we'll
watch
talk
it?
about it probably. But yeah, guys,
Probably.
I think that's all I wanted to say to you niggas this week. Don't forget that we're all back on track on YouTube. So every Wednesday, go to our, on the YouTube channel at Evan Combest. We can watch all the videos. Make sure you go to our Facebook page. That's the Can We Not Podcast Facebook page where you get all the updates, things like that. Follow us on all my social media accounts, my Twitter, my Snapchat, my Facebook, and my Instagram. All of those are at Evan Combest. And I will see you niggas next week. I didn't even say thank you for coming.
No, that was in the sneeze.
I didn't even say thank you for coming on the podcast.
Wow.
So now you gotta come back next week.
You don't say that on the audio.
You can't.